So, at long last, I finally can share big news with you guys about me, Marah, the creative force and the proprietor, the business owner of Just For You Shop and Services, and also Just For You as far as our location and what's going on with the business and how you can actually tap into all the cool things that I have to offer and all the great ways that we can collaborate and also help build your sense of style and your personal style statement as a collaborative effort, either through wardrobe items, meaning apparel, accessories, or maybe furnishings for your home and decor that's unique and one of a kind and artisan created, something with a point of view for sure, which is really half of my goal. And also just as far as accessibility, getting to it, finding it, and having the ability to come over to a store, let's say, and check it out. So I thought it would be fitting to start this little update here at Bayberry Avenue Court, which is in Stillwater. I know you guys can't see the outside of the house quite yet, but we're going to walk out through the garage because this is officially one of the last times I'll probably be here. We did our pre-close signing and sold our house, officially signing the paperwork earlier this week. And so the new owners will be signing and taking full possession of the house, which is also where Just For You Shop and Services as a concept and as a dream began at the end of this month, which is just around the corner. December of 2021 is the official change maker in my life as far as a month and a year. So down here is where I had a pop-up shop. I kept a lot of my inventory. This is our lower level at Bayberry Avenue Court, and I'm going to miss it terribly. You know, all change comes with some pain, and anything worth doing comes with some sacrifice. It's not just risk, but also emotionally. And there's a lot that's gone into this change. Obviously, we've got a home that's being sold, and the fact of the matter is that my better half and I have decided to separate and part ways for now. And you know, who knows what the future will bring, but I wish my husband, Brian, nothing but all the best, and I've appreciated a lot of the wonderful things that he's brought into my life and the way that we were able to build the home and the lives and the experience of life as far as the foundation of it and how we built it together to get to the point where we had this place that I could be having the dream of Just For You shop and be at the precipice now of where I'm at. You know, I wouldn't have been able to do it without him. And so while it's bittersweet and I'm not 100% on board and loving the idea that we're not in the same home, I also care about him very much and still enjoy spending time with each other. And, you know, the future is wide open. So who knows what'll happen in the future. But I'm very thankful to have his help and his cheerleading and, you know, his positive vibes and encouragement for the Just For You shop concept to get off the ground on a higher level, a bigger level in 2022 as a part of all this shifting. So taking it from the concept and the dream, Just For You shop, which I used to sell a lot of my wardrobe items consignment, and I had a plan to be bringing a lot of my upcycled furniture and refinished antiques to a store that I could be a vendor through, which is still something I could do down the road. But I had kind of held off because I had all this stuff going on and all this transition happening, and I wasn't quite sure, you know, really I didn't feel like I had a solid, definitive plan for myself, let alone for my company. And taking my dream to the next level with this opportunity of this shift and having the time and the focus and the resources and just the ability to prioritize myself and my dreams and making things happen, which normally when you have a family and when you have other people that you need to consider and you've got a job that, you know, you need to pay the bills, then it's hard to prioritize the dream and the concept of a business idea that you know you could get off the ground. You know there are people that will love your stuff. You know that you're offering something that is needed and wanted out there in the community, and it's just hard to be able to section out the time and the resource to really get there, right? Well, 2022 is just handing me this opportunity that I need to grab and run with, and that's exactly what I'm doing. So last month in November of 2021, I moved from my lovely home that I miss here in Stillwater and shifted my operations for Just For You Shop and Services to the studio out of my little apartment in uptown Minneapolis. And I've been diligently working while spending time there and getting unpacked and situated and kind of, adjusting to being an uptown girl, which is great. I also have been working on still projects and keeping things moving forward with, creating a better, more varied inventory of my upcycled furniture and making the most of all the stuff that I didn't have finished yet. So trying to keep things that were in process moving towards being finished and ready to sell, right? So this is a sneak peek. You can't see it, but there are 3 dressers that are finished here. We've got this refinished dresser, which is a beautiful antique. Then we've got this upcycled dresser, which is awesome and a statement piece that's decoupaged with beautiful floral illustrations on the front. And then we've got a refinished waterfall vintage dresser right here that turned out great. We've got some other ancillary smaller things that are great. We've got a vintage lamp, mid-century modern, it works. This awesome chair I love. We've got a couple that are very similar. Those also will be for sale in the shop that I will have. And then we have some really beautiful, amazing, unique pieces that are antiques, like that harp table. I also have a really amazing hutch that is just awesome. It's from the 1870s, and it's a barrel front roll top hutch that's likely Eastlake in the manufacturer. So yes, very soon you'll be finding out all the different things that I have ready to go, and also all the things that I have in process, because I'll be posting a lot more about it all, but just have needed to kind of do one thing at a time. And so also in Minneapolis and at my storage unit, I have a large volume of the higher end classic and boho wardrobe fashion offerings and inventory that I've got ready to go, that I'm kind of organizing and getting priced and starting to do the process of getting it ready to bring over to my store. So if you didn't catch it before, I have big news about that, and I will post that as probably a second video so I can go into a little bit of detail. But for now, this is part 1, saying goodbye to the location and the conception of my Just For You Shop and Services vision and dream. And stay tuned for information on where the future for Just For You Shop and Services is going to go. So I'll give you a hint. It's probably not far from my new apartment. And that is, again, like I said, in uptown in Minneapolis. So I'm an uptown girl. Wish me luck, and stay tuned for part 2 of this update. Bye.